What? Can't find your phone?
But I could do some the time effects on my iPad, like FaceTime.
No, just find it. It's somewhere around here.
I can't find it.
Did you look in the couch? By the way, I'm live now on Twitch and YouTube, but yeah, if you want to send a request for FaceTime, that's fine. Sure.
Call me?
Yeah.
In my office, I brought up the importance of your listening to whistleblowers. And about 30 or 35 investigations I've got underway of the executive branch, and not just because of a Democrat president. Some of them are probably carryovers from Republican presidents. It's very important that the executive branch understand the cooperation that you must have with us to carry out our responsibilities to see that the president faithfully executes the laws. And I think that too often whistleblowers, being patriotic people they are, wanting government to do what government's just supposed to do, and find something wrong, they want to report it, and they want to report it within the agency. They don't come to Congress unless they don't get any help in the executive branch. It seems to me that it's very important that you respect whistleblowers, but I've seen them treated like a skunk at a picnic by the agency they're in. I've seen them ruin themselves professionally. I see themselves, one time an FBI agent came to me, was escorted out of headquarters with his gun and badge taken away from him, just because the laboratory there was not using science to make sure that crime was actually committed. So now we have a new $40 million head or science lab so that people are protected and get their constitutional rights. So will you protect whistleblowers from retaliation?
Dude, yeah, he did.
Culture. And I think that,
dude, yeah, no, Fishing Zombie, Ohio Bacon, thanks for stopping in, guys. Yeah, no, I've only seen like the 5-minute clip. Fishing Zombie, is there longer? And have you seen anything longer than that?
Last thing, promote a culture is more important that values the important contribution of whistleblowers.
Yes, and Senator, I think so people fully understand the importance of whistleblowers. They have to be able to tell the truth and come forward without fear of retaliation. And that's the purpose of the whistleblower statute.
And when there's retaliation, the taxpayers' money's paying for that retaliation in most cases. The Biden Justice Department issued guidance telling prosecutors to stop charging mandatory minimums and ignore laws setting penalties on drug type. It also allowed folks to pay civil and criminal fines to politicize non-government organizations instead of the government treasury. I put together a list of their guidance. I find it very concerning.
Oh, I bet, Fishing Zombie. How cool has that been so far?
Concerning and unfair to the taxpaying public, and I'd like to have you review those policies very soon after you're confirmed.
Absolutely, Senator.
In regard to antitrust, enforcing antitrust laws is extremely important to ensure that markets are fair and that consumers are protected. I've been active in making
I bet it is, Fishing Zombie. I bet it is.
The FTC carefully scrutinize mergers and that they look out for anti-competitive behavior and predatory practices. I keep a close eye on these issues as they impact my state of Iowa, and particularly agriculture, healthcare, and technology industries. And I'm interested in your commitment to make antitrust enforcement a priority.
Antitrust enforcement was a priority when I was a state AG, and it will be a priority if I am confirmed as Attorney General. And again, I am so proud to have Gail Slater handling that. She is
Do you agree that,
loved by both sides.
okay, well, my time's up. Go ahead, Senator.
Go ahead if you want.
Okay. This is, the Civil Rights Division in your department, if you're head of it, supposed to enforce laws against race and sex discrimination.
Could be on
But
that
under the
table. Could
Biden
be behind the
administration,
couch.
the Justice Department has arguably
under
promoted
that blanket?
discrimination and turned a blind eye to racist hiring practices. Do you agree that race and sex discrimination by employers is illegal, even if the
You have Find My
discrimination
iPhone turned
is
on?
called diversity or equity?
No one should be discriminated against.
Go ahead. I'm done.
You owe me 44 seconds.
Man, Pam Bondi's pretty impressive. Huh? I haven't seen Pam Bondi in action before. That's pretty impressive.
Mr. President, how do you see the future of Gaza now? As you were saying, the implementation of this deal will be in the hands of the next administration, and basically they will shape the future of Gaza. So how do you see this future? And also, how much credit do you give to the Trump team for this deal? Trump is already taking credit for it.
Well, you know, this is the exact framework of the deal I proposed back in May. Exact. And we got the world to endorse it. Secondly, it's America's support for Israel that helped them badly weaken Hamas and its backers and create the conditions for this deal. And thirdly, I knew this deal would have to be implemented by the next team. So I told my team to coordinate closely with the incoming team to make sure we're all speaking with the same voice, because that's what American presidents do. Thank you.
In the how many Americans will be released when the hostages are being released?
All the exact detail of how many people are being held, how many bodies will be returned, unless will all.
Holy cow, this is cringe. Cringe. Where was it?
Yes, sir. So I'm finding my thoughts like they were like, I played so loud and it wouldn't stop, and I was like, "Hey, sir, shut up!"
Where was it?
In your bed from earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But it was loud enough where you could hear it.
yeah.
That
No,
worked.
it was so loud. It had like you probably had like over max volume. Like it was so loud. I heard it. So I set it off. I was like in the sunroom when I heard it. Did you hear it?
I did not.
It was
No.
like dang 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 dang.
Okay, good. Good job.
Anything.
Okay, good job doing your homework.
Okay, so when I run out of time, can I set it off?
Sure. Since you finished your homework, we did our homework, we did reading, so yeah, you can have some time now.
I do my homework because I slept, and I don't like doing homework in class. Mic drop. Bye.
All right. I need to get my YouTube chat up. Hold on, if people are in YouTube chat, sorry, I haven't been looking at it because I've only got Twitch chat up at first, and it takes a second to get this. Dude, I didn't realize Pam Bondi was really so good and so impressive. I can see why Trump picked her now. She's pretty impressive.
I'll be forthcoming. All of it. Thank you.
This deal will hold.
I'm confident.
Riding Fence is on YouTube chat. Nice, man.
Thank you.
Folks, credit for this, Mr. President, you or Trump?
Is that a joke? Oh, thank you.
Is that a joke? This guy's a lunatic. What in the world is wrong with this guy? Oh my word. Joe Biden, get the heck out of here. Yes?
Oh wait, no. wasn't, but I got it.
Yeah, you're good.
The president made to include Steve Witkoff. How did that come about?
Look, that is, I'm not going to...
Why did the president do it?
Well, look, this goes back to what the president said right after the election. A peaceful transfer of power. Again, something that he didn't get 4 years ago. And wanting to make sure that we had an effective, efficient...
That is a lie. Yes, he did get a peaceful transfer of power. What is she talking about?
transition. That's what it looks like. The president...
Hold on, let me finally read chat, Fish and Zombie. Sorry, I'm way behind. Freaking. It's weird, though, going from a position that I could pretty much skate through any issues because I had built up the knowledge base to being the newbie that has so much to learn. That is weird, though, Fish and Zombie, and especially at your age and our ages or whatever. But, dude, that's a positive thing, I think. That means you're gaining knowledge, you're gaining skills, you know. I think that's a super positive thing. Oh, Kamala looks so mad in that earlier clip. Fish and Zombie, Kamala looks so mad to be there in that earlier clip. Just over there, you are all over here. Yeah, exactly right, and Fence. By the way, when I look to the right like this, I'm reading YouTube chat. When I look to the left like this, I'm reading Twitch chat. And when I look like this, I'm looking at my screen in front of me.
Leading by example. That's what he's doing. This is a president who understands norms, who understands institutions, and understands how important that is. And he wanted to respect the outcome of the election, the will of the people.
Actually, you know what I was going to do is, let me throw up a couple of clips, not from tonight's stream. Wait, are these all from yesterday? No. Assassin's Creed drop? Oh, yeah. Whoa! Hydra with the tier 1 for 46 months. Yo, thank you, Hydra. Holy cow. Thanks for the tier 1, Hydra. Appreciate that so much. And thank you for being here, man. Good to see you. I'm Joe Biden. In my final address to the nation, I'm going to show you all how communist I really am. I believe that. I believe that. Have you seen the OMG video saying that the guy says he and several generals and admirals were going to do what needed to be done to protect America from Trump? I haven't seen it yet, but if that is true, that is flat out treason. I haven't seen that either, but I would agree with you if that's true, that is flat out treason. Absolutely.
Nice.
The United States concentration camps on our southern border.
Boom, baby.
Is exactly
Whoa!
they are concentration camps.
Audi Glaze! Holy cow, Audi Glaze with 300 boots coming in hot. Wow, thank you, Audi Glaze. Thank you so freaking much, Audi Glaze. Thanks, appreciate that. Right, I knew that, Fish and Zombie. OMG is James O'Keefe. I knew that. Altair getting it going. Hype train. Wow, you guys. Hype train already. Hype train, huh? On a freaking just chatting stream with 12 viewers. With 12 viewers in the house, Hype train going. Warrior of Truth with the follow. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for being here. So much. So much. No. I'm not giving you feedback on your little BS. Altair with the 25 bits and my favorite alert. No. I'm not giving you feedback on your little BS. Thank you, Altair, for the 25 bits coming in hot. That gets us, that gets us like 90%, right? 89%. Okay, we're at 89%. That's close. That was a pretty good guess just based on the visual. No seeing any numbers or anything.
The United States is running concentration.
Whoa, fighter killer! Boom!
Exactly what they are.
Thank you, fighter killer. Holy cow. That is huge, fighter killer. Man, level 1 hype train complete. The clock resets. We're back to 4 minutes. All right, just a couple more of these. What a comeback! Oh, nice, Zacchaeus. I just kind of wanted to throw up a couple of these on YouTube just to see if any of them get going. Oh, nice. This one's what a comeback. Nice. Zacchaeus already's got the vertical edit already. Thank you for that, Zacchaeus. Assassin's Creed drop. Zacchaeus. Nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That helps. See, when you guys do clips, it helps me so much get these clips up on YouTube Shorts. That was huge last night, sending that game into OT. All right, let me just do one more. All right, edit stream. Anti-smelt, anti-undertate, pro-whales, pro-horses, conservative lawyer talking politics. There we go. Updated title. There we go. We're anti-smelt here, folks. We're anti-smelt. We don't like the smelt. Give me a break. Does she expect people to believe that? What a joke. What a most just outlandish, absurd. Yeah, Joe Biden really leans in. Give me a flippin' break. Oh no! My freaking thing dropped again? Oh my goodness, dude. This Elgato thing has gotten so unstable anymore. The thing crashes all the flippin' time.
Are another warning that the climate crisis continues to grow in strength.
Unreal.
The scientific community across the world, from the UN to NASA to even national security experts, agree that ignoring climate change is dangerous. So Donald Trump's nominee for Energy Secretary is truly alarming.
Elgato is El Garbaggio. Yeah, it really is. Like, holy crap, dude. The thing crashes. Like, how long have I been streaming? 18 minutes. That program lasted 18 minutes and before it crashed. I guess let's see how long it lasts this time.
Oil executive Chris Wright. Everything you need to know about Mr. Wright, about who Mr. Wright is and what he'll fight for, can be found in the following quote he once gave in an interview. Quote, Mr. Wright said, "Oil and gas make the world go round," unquote.
That's true.
Mr. Wright
That's correct.
His wealth in fracking.
What's wrong with that? That's correct. That's a true statement. That's a factual statement.
And as an oil executive, so of course he thinks oil and gas are the only things that count in the world. An article from the New York Times this morning called him
Num, where do you post? What are you capturing, Num? Are you a streamer, Num? Or do you have a YouTube channel, or what are you capturing?
An evangelist for fossil fuels. What makes Mr. Wright so troubling, however, is that he's perfectly willing to admit that climate change is happening, while rejecting that we should do anything about it. He says calling climate change a crisis is pure fear-mongering. He says the real crisis is that not enough people are using hydrocarbons. Imagine, that's what
Thank
he
you for the
said.
hype train, you guys. Thank you so
Not enough
much.
people are using hydrocarbons. That's the crisis in the world.
Num.
Do you believe it? He even says that roadblocks to unrestrained fossil fuel development are outright immoral.
He runs an
This
OnlyFans.
man is an extremist when it comes to energy issues. He's not even among the conservative mainstream he's so far over. What a shock this is. A wealthy oil executive thinks that solutions to the world problems are to produce more oil. This is who Donald Trump wants it leading America's energy policy.
We do need more oil.
Mr. Wright's nomination
Shock.
should be an alarm bell for every single American who's gotten a job recently at battery plants, EV factories, and other good-paying, clean jobs. Many of these Americans are in red states that trusted Donald Trump to look after them. But as far as Donald Trump's pick for energy secretary is concerned, he thinks we're not in the midst
Oh, wow. That's awesome, Num. That's badass.
of an energy transition.
Wow, that's okay. So Num, so yeah, when you've got a lab and you're like loading malware and doing stuff and like running, like actually clicking on viruses and stuff, like you record the video of what happens. That makes perfect sense. Because a lot of times stuff happens. It's like, whoa, I didn't see that. What just happened? Did you see Bill Gates is reopening 3 Mile Island for his AI BS, but we can't get clean energy for anything? I have not heard about that. What I have heard, Hydra, though, is that like Bill Gates is investing in like these like mini nuclear plants kind of everywhere. And Donald Trump was even talking about these sort of mini power plants where, you know, sort of we're not going to have like gone are the days of like, say, like one like massive power plant that like powers like the entire city, this huge power plant on the outskirts of the city. Instead, we're going to have like a bunch of like mini little power plants like kind of everywhere, like a big data center building, a big commercial building, even probably big residential buildings, maybe entire subdivisions of single family homes. Like will have their own little like mini power plants, whether they're mini natural gas power plants or little mini nuclear power plants, whatever.
And that's his words. Tell that to the workers in rural America.
Yeah, I think it makes perfect sense, Hydra. I mean, especially if it's economical now. Like, yeah, I understand. Like 100 years ago, it was economic to build one massive power plant. Maybe now, financially and economically, it makes sense to build a whole bunch of small ones. Like, I have no idea what the technology is or the economics behind it, but it's like, oh, that sounds awesome. I'm totally down with that. We need to make more electricity, though, dude. You guys wouldn't believe my utility bills at this house, man. It's embarrassing, man. It's like, dude, I paid $400 for electricity last month, $100 for natural gas, and $100 for sewer, water, and garbage. So that's $600, man, for utilities for this house. Now, granted, that was an expensive month, but still, isn't that outrageous? That's on top of freaking like, you know, $2,200 mortgage. So it's like freaking almost $3,000 a month just to have a house and utilities. It's like, holy crap, dude. That's like, I don't understand how anybody's surviving on like any kind of normal salary here. Holy cow.
Rebuilding EV batteries and wind and solar. I hope our Republican colleagues will repeat those words to the employees in their districts who have gotten good paying jobs in these new clean energy industries. Everyone knows we still have a lot of work to do before we reach our clean energy goals, and everyone knows it's not going to be easy. The question is whether or not Donald Trump's administration is going to protect the clean jobs we've created.
This is just, dude, all this is just Chuck Schumer just like doing his paid bidding for the windmill and the solar panel industry. What a dirtball that guy is. Yo, thank you, Fishing Zombie. commercial nuclear fusion by 2030. Yeah, exactly. We need to start making commercial nuclear fusion. Sounds amazing. We need cheaper electricity big time. Nobody can afford these monthly electricity bills, dude. I can't. Norway has so many waterfalls. They have community power stations like that. Everyone has electric cars because electricity is so cheap there. Dude, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Yet again, like with electric cars, it's like, yeah, if this made economic sense and it was viable in their situation, but it's like, dude, in Montana in 2025, having an electric an EV is not smart, not a good idea. You know, it's like, yeah, if I lived in a small country where we had tons of cheap electricity, it's like, yeah, perfect. You know, trying to force it on people is like the Democrats is straight up authoritarian.
I thought that's been part of the ongoing dialogue that I've been happy to meet with all of them, and I think I've met with virtually all of them, and I've been watching, the hearings, and now that's an ongoing dialogue. So nothing really has changed.
What about Hegseth? You met with him. He had his hearing yesterday. Are you inclined to support him?
No, I'm inclined to continue part of the ongoing process until we're up to that point. And I have met with my colleagues, both on my side, but also in the Republican caucus about the hearing and that issues.
How was your meeting with Trump over the weekend?
It's really pretty much like the way the incoming president described. It was a positive experience. I was glad to do it. I appreciate the opportunity, and it was a good conversation.
And you talked about steel and what other issues did you guys talk about?
U.S. Steel and Dreamers and SNAP and other things. But it's always understood that it was a private conversation. But it was, I got nothing, but it was a positive experience.
Are you open to? Did he urge you to support his cabinet nominees?
Yeah, of course I'm open to supporting.
No, did Trump ask you to support him?
No. I've always been open to supporting some of them. In fact, I've said that, in fact, I ran into you. I was like, Rubio. I was like, yeah, 100%.
Dude, yeah, it is crazy that this guy's a senator. It's like, man, I like the guy more and more. Honestly, ever since he had his stroke, it's like he's a different. I like the guy quite a bit ever since that.
And Stefanik and others, even Mr. Duffy. I'm going to vote for him, and I understand that in his prior career he wasn't exactly a big fan, but I don't hold that against people. So that's been part of an ongoing process, and I've been very clear that I revere American democracy, and the winner gets to pay the people. And now I have a choice to embrace the ones that I can find things that we.
Wow. A reasonable Democrat, amazing.
How many Americans are going to be in the first tranche, and when will they start coming out?
It's a good question. That's why Brett McGurk is going to be holding this National Security Council call. He will have all of that information. The president even said the same thing when he was asked a similar question, that we will have more details to share. And so the National Security Council, Brett McGurk, will share that with all of you, hopefully momentarily once this is done.
I'm confused on why we're having the.
My opinion is we saw the enemy today at Pete Hegseth's Armed Services Committee hearing, and it's us. Not you, but the toxic game of division played by the people who we put in power. Let me ask you, what questions would you have?
You know what I wanted to see? You know what I wanted to see is the highlights from this, because I don't have time to watch hours and hours of it. Pete Hegseth highlights. I want like 20 minutes. Watch key moments. That's an 11-minute one. That might not be bad. That's probably the best one, right? 11 minutes. That's reasonable.
Admittedly, this nomination is unconventional. The nominee is unconventional.
No, he's not an unconventional nominee. And even if he is, good, because all of the previous conventional ones failed, you idiot. Let's see what else. When will Americans start coming out? What? Conservative Irk? What? Biden had nothing to do with the hostages? Of course not, guess. It was all Trump. But Biden lasted 7 minutes, longest speech he's given in ages. Is it worth watching, guess? Is it worth watching? Like, I usually try not to watch Joe Biden because I don't want my viewer numbers to drop into the toilet bowl. Because whenever you start playing Joe Biden, your viewer numbers just drop into the toilet. So I usually don't play him. But is it worth it?
Just like that New York developer who rode down the escalator in 2015 to announce his candidacy.
Guitar player, what's up, guitar player? I saw a video from 76 of Carter saying if elected, he'd manage the government in a conservative business way and that some conservatives would like. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
Candidacy for president. That may be what makes Mr. Hegseth an excellent choice.
These are perilous times, and the position of Secretary of Defense demands a leader of unparalleled experience, wisdom, and above all else, character. The Secretary is expected to be a fair, nonpartisan, and responsible leader, as well as a trustworthy advocate for the men and women that he leads. Mr. Hegseth, I do not believe that you are qualified to meet the overwhelming demands of this job.
From the beginning, there was a coordinated smear campaign orchestrated in the media against us. That was clear from moment one. And what we knew is that it wasn't about me. Most of it was about President Donald Trump, who's had to endure the very same thing for much longer amounts of time. And he endured it in incredibly strong ways.
If on the one hand, you say that women are not competent, they make our military less effective, and on the other hand, you say, oh no, now that I've been nominated to be the Secretary of Defense, I've changed my view on women in the military. What do you have to say to the almost 400,000 women who are serving today about your position on whether they should be capable to rise through the highest ranks of our military?
Senator, I would say I would be honored to have the opportunity to serve alongside you, shoulder to shoulder, men and women, black, white, all backgrounds, with a shared purpose. Our differences are not what define us. Our unity and our shared purpose is what define us, and you will be treated fairly and with dignity, honor, and respect, just like every man and woman in uniform, just like the men and women that I've worked with in my veterans organizations.
Wow, dude. You know what's crazy? Is he really did dominate this hearing. And you know what's wild is like everybody criticizes Donald Trump for like nominating people that are pretty good at speaking and pretty good at on TV. And hello, we live in an age of video and audio where if you nominate some super genius to your post, but they're horrible at speaking and on audio, but that's not going to go well. It's like, man, Donald Trump is actually pretty smart to nominate Fox News, people that are successful on Fox News, in addition to being already successful in their actual career, military, like Hegseth, obviously.
To include when I was a headquarters and headquarters company commander in the Minnesota National Guard.
Well, I appreciate your 11th
well.
hour conversion.
As Secretary of Defense, will you
what
support
a nasty,
women continuing to...
What a nasty comment. What's her problem? Boy, I better hold my tongue.
...have the opportunity to serve in combat roles?
Senator, first of all, thank you for your service, as we discussed extensively as well.
It's my privilege.
And my answer is yes. Exactly the way that you caveated.
That link didn't work,
yes,
that link did not work.
Ground combat roles, combat rows, given the standards remain high, and we'll have a review.
Why, Altair? Why would you hope that the government bans cigarettes? That's straight up authoritarianism.
Admittedly, this
privilege.
And my answer is yes. Exactly the way that you caveated it. Yes, women will have
wow, that's amazing, guitar player.
Roles,
that's amazing.
Given the standards remain high, and we'll have a review to ensure the standards have not been eroded in any one of these cases. That'll be part of...
Not worth it and full of non-truths. Yeah, I agree, Ace Graza. Oh, by the way, Ace Graza, I just realized. I thought you were... I thought your name was someone else because it was same color. Ace Graza, good to see you in chat, man. Thanks for being here. Not worth it, full of non-truths. Okay, that's what I kind of figured. I won't watch it. Thank you for confirming, Ace Graza. Thank you so much for confirming. I tend to get a sense that someone is actually literate and reads books before I generally listen to them. Conservative irk. I mean, that's what I always thought, conservative irk. That's why I started live streaming, because like I wanted to like watch somebody that was live streaming who was like a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer or somebody with a bunch of high-level IT certificate. You know, it doesn't matter what it is, like somebody that's actually knowledgeable. And then you get on Twitch and it's like people like Hassan, who really isn't well read, isn't well educated, doesn't have much experience, doesn't have a bunch of high-level IT certifications. It's like, this is the guy that like everybody's like, wow, what does that tell you about our country?
One of the first things we do at the Pentagon is reviewing that in a gender-neutral way, the standards, ensuring readiness and meritocracy is front and center. But absolutely, it would be the privilege of a lifetime.
You were not able to serve with your National Guard unit in the protection of the inauguration of Joe Biden because of a tattoo, a Christian tattoo. Can you elaborate just a little bit on what is this very offensive, extremist, racist tattoo that you have?
It's a tattoo I have right here, Senator. It's called the Jerusalem Cross. It's a historic Christian symbol. In fact, interestingly, recently I attended briefly the memorial ceremony of former President Jimmy Carter on the floor of our National Cathedral. On the front page of his program was the very same Jerusalem Cross. I'd been identified as an extremist, as someone unworthy.
Wow, that is unbelievable. I can't wait till all of the evil acts of the Democrats have been exposed, and that's one of them right there. Wow, I can't believe they labeled him that way. That proves everything we've been saying about the left-right.
Of guarding the inauguration of an incoming American president. And if that's happening to me, Senator, how many other men and women?
You have admitted that you had sex while you were married to wife 2 after you just had fathered a child by wife 3. You've admitted that. Now, if it had been a sexual assault, that would be disqualifying to be Secretary of Defense, wouldn't it?
It was a false claim then and a false claim now.
If it had been a sexual assault, that would be disqualifying to be Secretary of Defense, wouldn't it?
That was a false claim.
If you as a leader are not capable of saying that physical violence against a spouse should be a disqualifying fact for being Secretary of the most powerful nation in the world, you're demonstrating an astonishing lack of judgment.
Dude, these Democrats are just coming off as absolute jerks. These Democrats are coming off terribly. Wow, I didn't realize they're that sick in the way. It's just so obvious, too.
The incident in Monterey led to a criminal charge, a criminal investigation, a private settlement, and a cash payment to the woman who filed the complaint. And there was also a non-disclosure agreement, correct?
It was a confidential settlement agreement off of a nuisance lawsuit.
Right. During an interview, you claimed that you settled the matter because you were
Sure,
worried
Ponage,
that
what up?
if it became public, it might hurt your career. Do you maintain that you were blackmailed?
Senator, I maintain that false claims were made against me.
The senator from Virginia starts bringing up the fact that what if you showed up drunk to your job? How many senators have showed up drunk to vote at night? Have any of you guys asked them to step down and resign from their job? And don't tell me you haven't seen it, because I know you have. And then how many senators do you know have got a divorce before cheating on their wives? Did you ask them to step down? No. But it's for show. You guys make sure you make a big show and point out the hypocrisy because the man's made a mistake. And you want to sit there and say that he's not qualified? Give me a joke. I mean, it is so ridiculous that you guys hold yourself as this higher standard and you forget you got a big plank in your eye.
Wow, get him, Senator Mullen. Wow, I didn't realize this guy can be that good. Good for him.
We've all made mistakes. I've made mistakes. And Jennifer, thank you for loving him through that mistake. Because the only reason why I'm here and not in prison is because my wife loved me too.
They've lowered their standards to meet numbers they still can't get to. Mr. Hegseth, we got to fix this. I think what you've demonstrated today is that you have the talent and the ability and the desire to fix it. How are you going to fix it?
Well, Senator, thank you for the question. First and foremost, up front, you have to tear out DEI and CRT initiatives, root and branch out of institutions.
100%.
And then you have to put in Army, Navy, and Air Force secretaries and others, civilian positions at the helm, who are committed to the same priorities that the President of the United States is, and if confirmed, the Secretary of Defense will be. Send a clear message that this is not a time for equity. Equity is a very different word than equality. Equality is the bedrock of our military.
It's absurd, guitar player.
Men and women, duty positions in uniform, black, white, doesn't matter. We treat you equally based on who you are in the image of God as an individual.
Man, Hegseth just absolutely smoking him, man. Holy cow. I didn't realize he's just that good. Got him.
Single door.
Assassin's Creed drop. I love that. Don't try opening those doors on me. These CS2 clips are kind of fun.
Okay. Okay. Above you.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, shoot, that was kind of funny. That was a crazy. Had a Tech 9 dink. That was a pretty good play, man. That was a pretty good play there.
And we all get the same bad haircuts. You're not an individual, you're part of a group. Equity prescribes some sort of an outcome based on differing attributes that we have that divide us. What skin color are you? What gender are you? And then infuse that into institutions which manifest in things like quotas, formal or informal, which does what to morale? Sends it in the tubes. And it makes people feel like they're being judged by something other than how good they are at their job, which is poisonous inside institutions.
And this behind me is a copy of the Soldier's Creed, a copy that usually hangs over my desk here in the Senate, and you should be familiar with it. It's the same copy that hung over my desk at Walter Reed every single day that I woke up and fought my way back because I wanted to go back and serve next to my buddies who saved my life. This same copy, these words, I repeated over and over and over again. And let me read out two things to you, two sentences. I will always place the mission first, and I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior task. Mr. Hegseth, our troops follow these words every single day, and they man up and they pack their rucksacks and they go to war, and they deserve a leader who can lead them. How can we ask these warriors to train and perform the absolute highest standards when you are asking us to lower the standards to make you the Secretary of Defense simply because you are buddies with our president-elect? And by the way,
what on, excuse me, lady? Does this lady have no dignity or self-respect? Or wow, these Democrats are out of control.
he has filed for bankruptcy 6 times. I'm not quite sure he's the kind of CEO you want to refer to as a successful businessman.
Wow.
Well, the priority of the Biden-Austin-led Pentagon was on DEI and woke training. One of the biggest embarrassments in American history.
Are you kidding me, Numb? That's ridiculous.
Heroes in the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan.
What's your skin color,
Secretary
Numb?
Austin testified before the House Armed Services Committee a couple of years ago, and responding to a question from me said he had, quote, no regrets about what happened in Afghanistan. I wonder, what do you make of that?
Orange.
Senator, it's shameful.
It's so funny because, dude, I tell you guys, it's the craziest thing, like being a Twitch streamer, and like there have been people in my chat that like I feel like I've like gotten to know and I gotten be really good friends with over years and years of talking to them and stuff, and like I thought they were like a man that was my age, and then like 2 years later I find out they're like a woman, you know, or they're black, you know, and I didn't know that they're black this whole time, or whatever it might be. And it's like, whoa, that's just kind of crazy. It's like, I have no problem with it. I think it's cool. Like, I'm down with it, but it is pretty wild. Like, we establish these relationships on Twitch. We have no idea like who we are really. And then it's like, oh shit. Like, I didn't realize you were like black this whole time. We've been like friends for 2 years. And like, I've been just assuming that you were just like me, just because that's what kind of humans naturally do. You know, it's crazy, man. So like, Numb, you could tell me you're black like right now. And I would be like, oh, okay, cool, man. Right on, bro. Let's go. Even though like I'm guessing you're white, although I have a lot of like Latino, I have a lot of Latino viewers, a lot of Hispanic supporters here. I'm assuming I have a fair number of black people that watch my stream and are in chat, fair number of white people. I'm a white dude. No, okay.
They still tout it as the most successful airlift in American history, when what the rest of us all saw was true laid before our eyes. Utter failure, a destruction of a military legacy there, abandonment of our allies, death of American troops,
conservative, that's
detriment
funny.
to our reputation, and then no answers and no accountability on the other side. And then what was unleashed because of what happened in Afghanistan? The October 7th attacks, an invasion into Ukraine. The world recognized weakness for what it was. And who bore the brunt for it? The troops on the front lines at Abbey Gate doing an impossible job, whose external security was the Taliban, because there was no actual plan for this under the Biden administration. And yet, not a single person, the only person held accountable in those moments was a Marine Corps lieutenant colonel who had the courage to stand up and say someone should be held accountable for that. His name is Stu Scheller. No one else involved has ever taken accountability for it.
Why do you want to do this job? What drives you?
You have 30 seconds.
Because I love my country, Senator, and I've dedicated my life to the warfighters. People see me as someone who hosts a morning show on television. But people that really know me know where my heart's at. It's with...
These are perilous times.
Man, that's incredible. He did well. He did well. That's a pretty good like little like 10-minute like summary.
I just read an extremely disturbing IG report. Last December, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin was hospitalized and failed to follow the law by notifying the White House or Congress. Similarly, his Deputy Secretary Kathleen Hicks also refused to follow protocol and report the transfer of authority.
Grywolf, that's awesome, Grywolf, good.
The Inspector General's report just released reveals that this doesn't just happen once. Secretary Austin did the same thing again 5 months later.
Wow, dude. Too bad it's too late to impeach him and remove him for all of that. Freaking Lloyd Austin. I've just seen clips of Pam Bondi. I want to see some more clips of Pam Bondi. She was impressive. I had no idea Pam Bondi was so impressive.
Yes, or no, yes, or no. Veterans organizations that will help our veterans get every damn thing that they deserve because they signed on the dotted line to keep us safe, just like our veterans organizations that will help our veterans get every damn thing that they deserve because they signed on the dotted line to keep us safe, just like.
That's hysterical, dude. Oh, I saw that was going viral and being posted. I hadn't actually seen it until just now, though. Too good, man. Too good.
And he hid it from everyone. Now, look, I get it. People get sick. It happens to all of us. And I sincerely hope Secretary Austin is healthy. But it is dangerous and deeply concerning that our Secretary of Defense left the United States vulnerable when he was completely out of commission. Not once, but twice. And he didn't feel the need to tell his boss either time. So, thanks to Joe Biden, we have wars all over the world. As a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, I am deeply, deeply disturbed to learn that we have had 2 significant lapses in the chain of command that have left our country wide open for attack.
No kidding. No kidding.
Just as you'd expect, there will be zero accountability from the Biden administration. So, thankfully, change is on the way. In 5 days, President Donald...
That's insane, man. That's insane. That's insane that they just get away with it, you know? That's just nuts that they just get away with it. Just out and out flagrant violations of the law happening all the time in Washington, D.C., and they just get away with it.
J. Trump will be sworn in as our 47th president, and the Senate will swiftly confirm Pete Hegseth as our next Secretary of Defense. We will have accountability and strength in the Pentagon once again, and it can't come soon enough.
Senator Klobuchar.
Very good. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for mentioning antitrust. I'm really proud of the work you and I have done together, as well as Senator Lee and I. And I know we discussed with you, Ms. Bondi, the work on allowing state AGs, a bill that Senator Lee led, and I was the Democratic lead on letting state AGs keep the antitrust cases involving tech in their states. And Senator Grassley and I successfully passed our bill to finally update the merger fees, which have allowed larger mergers have to pay in more, smaller mergers less, and that has led, along with other reasons, to beef up the antitrust division of antitrust during the last few years. And I want to make sure that you are committed to continuing a strong antitrust division with adequate personnel.
And if I am confirmed, I intend on bringing in Gail Slater. She is amazing, and I think bipartisan support for her, and did a lot of antitrust. Well, I had someone who knew antitrust much better than I when I was State Attorney General, and it's very important.
But how about the resources for the division? It has been under this administration, the current outgoing one, they have added lawyers and others to it. And my question was is if you'll continue that.
Yes, I was actually looking at the structure of that unit, and if I am confirmed, I've been a little busy. I plan on working with Gail Slater and all the lawyers in that unit.
Okay. And then just you and I discussed some of the important cases, the Google case, Live Nation, Ticketmaster, the Apple case. I don't know if we talked about that one, but RealPage. And will you commit to continue these cases?
Are you kidding me, Num? She's 59? She does look 40. Holy cow.
And to pursue remedies that will fully protect consumers from anti-competitive conduct. I'm not asking what the result will be. I can imagine you couldn't answer that, but I'm just asking that if you are confirmed that you will continue the work on these cases.
Yes, Senator, I haven't looked at those on a case-by-case basis, but I'm committed to that type of case and protecting consumers. And I will look at that and have that unit look at that right away.
Thank you. At its founding in 1870, the Justice Department's priority was to enforce civil rights. That's what was founded, the reason guaranteed by the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments during Reconstruction. Today, civil rights enforcement is led by the Civil Rights Division. Do you believe it is a critical mission of the Justice Department to vigorously enforce our nation's civil rights laws?
Yes, Senator.
Okay, thank you. Voting rights. Will you commit to properly enforcing federal laws that protect the right to vote that are critical to ensuring free and fair elections like the Voting Rights Act?
Yes, Senator.
Okay. We're back to the FBI nominee. Again, I express my deep concern, Kash Patel. He has vowed to retaliate against the president-elect's enemies, quote, not just in the government, but in the media, end quote. As we know, the president has already sued a pollster.
You know, these Democrats are so concerned about the FBI going after just Democrats because that's what Democrats do when they control the FBI. Is they have the FBI only go after Republicans. These people are sick.
In Iowa, whose predictions turned out to be wrong, which happens with pollsters all over the place, as we all know. But a free press is essential to our democracy. Reporters must be able to do their job without fear of being investigated or prosecuted. Will you commit that the Justice Department, under your leadership, if confirmed, will respect the importance of a free press?
Absolutely.
And if the president or the, depends on who the FBI director is, I have some strong views on that, tries to push to go after the media, how would you respond to that?
I have not, clearly he's made some statements, but I haven't talked to Mr. Patel about those statements. But going after the media just because they're the media is wrong, of course.
All right, thank you.
Senator Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General.
Baller.
My fellow Americans.
Wow, man. Freaking Pam Bondi's impressive too. What's crazy, dude, is I haven't seen, none of these people have been doing any media at all. None of these people have been doing any media. So like, I haven't really seen these people. Ted Cruz lays commerce hearing for Sean Duffy to be DOT secretary.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. The Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation will come to order. It is terrific to be here with everyone. I want to take a few minutes just to reflect on number one, the last 2 years, and I want to thank Senator Cantwell for her service as chair. She and I enjoyed a good working relationship for 2 years. We worked in a bipartisan manner as chairman and ranking member on this committee. I am looking forward to the next 2 years serving as chairman and to members on both sides of the committee.
Boom! Senator Ted Cruz, chairman! Because guess what? The Republicans control the Senate, baby! How good is that going to be? Clip farming. It's tough work, but it's an honest job.
We will continue to move together in a bipartisan manner.
By the way, a couple of my clips that I put up tonight are doing numbers. I will show you my analytics here, and you can see the huge pop. You can see we have now popped. We've done 900 views this hour, and we still have 20 minutes left. Dude, this best way to clear roadblock. This thing did 11,000 views. Do you guys want to see my YouTube short that did 11,000 views? Which one was my best one? Dude, this one did 11,000 views. I'll make like $10 off of this. Watch this thing. This one's so good.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Топливо можно получить на базе Маскат. Конец связи.
Yeah, dude. Look at it. Oh, yeah. I've already made $1.50 on this thing. And this estimated revenue is usually way, way behind, so. There's my YouTube analytics page right there, folks. There's my YouTube analytics. No big deal. I don't know why anybody cares to not show it or show it. Insurers rule change puts homeowners on the hook for LA fire? No. The spiraling cost to rebuild could overwhelm the California FAIR Plan, the decades-old government insurance safety net. A little notice rule change last year by California's insurance regulator will likely shift a large chunk of the cost of the LA wildfires to homeowners. Pushed by insurers, the change puts California homeowners on the hook to pay directly toward the cost of rebuilding from very large disasters through even fatter insurance bills, whether they are exposed to the LA fire or not. That would be a huge wake-up call for Californians because they have no idea that the rules have changed. The new policy affects the backstop for California's FAIR Plan, the state's insurer of last resort, which sells fire damage policies to homeowners who can't get coverage elsewhere. The worry is the FAIR plan lacks the resources to pay for the quickly escalating costs of the fires, which have destroyed tens of thousands of structures. Dude, look at that picture. Oh my goodness. In DC, it's only bipartisan when Dem gets the right. Yeah, exactly. He is worried Pam will go after him and his criminal actions on the Russia-Trump lie. He should be.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Bondi, as you know, the Supreme Court in Trump versus United States held the president has absolute immunity to commit crimes in certain core areas of the president's responsibility. One of those core areas is the Justice Department. So in a breathtakingly dangerous and irresponsible decision, Justice Roberts and the majority held the president can commit crimes using the Department of Justice and be immune from prosecution. Justice Sotomayor correctly said this new immunity lies about like a loaded weapon. So the fear and the concern we have is that the incoming president will use that loaded weapon.
As if having a loaded weapon is a horrible, horrible thing. Gosh, guy's a dirtbag.
Immunity to commit crimes through the Department of Justice. And for that reason, it is all the more important that we have an attorney general who has the independence, the strength, the intestinal fortitude to say no to the president when it is necessary. So my first set of questions has to do whether you have the independence to say no when you must say no. And you can say this is hypothetical, but it is not hypothetical. So let me start with one very specific non-hypothetical.
Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. 744. Wow. Okay, so that time it lasted 40 minutes. The first time it lasted 20 minutes before it crashed. That time it lasted 40 minutes before it crashed.
You know,
and sitting here,
I'll be right back.
sitting here today.
Senator, 72% of
please,
Americans
I only have
have
7
lost
minutes.
faith in the Department of Justice.
Sitting here today, are you aware of any factual predicate to investigate Jack Smith? Sitting here today, yes or no?
Senator, I will look at the facts and the circumstances.
You can't
of
answer that
anything
question.
that's brought to me.
You're not a part of the department yet. There's no worry about divulging
I'm sitting
law
here as a
enforcement
nominee.
sensitive information. So just tell us,
I'm
are you
sitting here as
aware?
a nominee.
Just tell us, are you aware of a factual predicate to investigate Jack Smith? Yes or no?
Senator, what I'm hearing on the news
Are
is
you aware of
horrible.
a?
Do I know if he committed a crime? I have not looked
You seem reluctant to answer a simple question. Let me ask you a different simple question. The president also wants to jail Liz Cheney. Sitting here today, are you aware of any factual basis to investigate Liz Cheney? Yes or no?
Senator, that's a hypothetical, and I'm not going to answer that question.
No, it's not hypothetical. I'm asking you, sitting here today, whether you are aware of a factual predicate to investigate Liz Cheney.
Senator, no one
Based
has
on what
asked
you
me
know.
to investigate Liz Cheney. That is a
The
hypothetical.
president has called for it publicly. You are aware of that, aren't you?
No one has asked me to investigate
But the president
Liz.
has
We're
called-
also
the
worried about
president-
Liz Cheney,
the
Senator.
president has
You know what
called
we
for
should
this-
be worried about?
Ms. Bondi,
The
please
crime rate
answer
in
my
California
questions.
right now
You
is
are
through
aware,
the roof.
Ms. Bondi,
Your
my-
robberies
Ms.
are
Bondi,
87%
my
higher
question-
than the national
My question
average.
is this.
That's what I
My
want to
question
be
is
focused
this.
on, Senator.
Do you have the
if I'm
power to
confirmed
say
as
no to the
Attorney
president?
General.
And what you're suggesting today by your non-answer is you don't have the independence to say no to the president. So let me ask you a different question. It also requires you, if you're going to be a good attorney general, to be able to tell hard truths to the president. So my questions now are, can you tell hard truths to the president? So let me start with an easy truth that you could speak to the president. Can you tell us, can you tell him that Donald Trump lost the 2020 election? Can you say that? Do you have the independence to say that? Do you have the gravitas, the stature, the intestinal fortitude to say, Donald Trump, you lost the 2020 election? Can you tell us that here today?
Senator, what I can tell you is I will never play politics. You're trying to engage me in a gotcha. I won't do it.
I'm just asking you a simple
I
question.
won't play
If you can
politics
speak truth
with any ongoing
to power.
investigation,
So let me ask you another.
like you did leaking your colleague Devin Nunes's memo.
If you can't answer the question, let me ask you a different, what should be a simple truth, not a hard one. Was there massive fraud affecting the result of the 2020 election, yes or no?
Senator, I'm glad you asked that question, if you'll let me answer what I saw in Pennsylvania.
No, I asked a simple question about massive fraud.
I can only tell you what I saw in Pennsylvania.
I know you want to answer a different question, but my question is, can you tell us whether there was massive fraud affecting the results of the 2020 election, yes or no? Was there or was there not?
I can tell you what I saw when I went
That's
as an advocate to the campaign.
That's not my question. So you can't answer that question. You can't speak that even easy truth to us, let alone to the president. So let me ask you a different question. It will also be important that you give good advice to the president. Are you prepared to advise the president not to pardon people who beat police officers?
Senator, as I said, the pardons are at the direction of the president. We will look and we will advise. I will look at every case on a case. Let me finish. On a case-by-case basis.
Okay, good.
And I abhor violence to police officers.
Follow up with that. So will it be your advice to the president, Mr. President? I know you said you want to issue hundreds of pardons on day one. Will it be your advice to the president? No, Mr. President, I need to go over them on a case-by-case basis. Do not issue blanket pardons. Will that be your advice to the president?
Senator, I have not looked at any of those files. If confirmed, I will look at the files
and
for the pardons, as well
will
as
you
the
be able to
ongoing
review hundreds of cases on day one?
I will look at every file I am asked to look at.
Of course you won't. So will you advise the president?
Can I answer the question?
Well, my question
I would have plenty of staff. You said, of course you want.
You'll be able to review hundreds of cases on the first day?
I'm not going to mislead this body, nor you.
All right, let me ask another question. You don't want to answer that. Let me ask another question.
You were censured by Congress, Senator, for comments just like this that are so reckless.
It will also be important for you to be able to preserve the records, the evidence of the department. Are you ready to commit that none of the evidence in the January 6th investigation will be destroyed under your watch?
Senator, I will follow the law. I will consult with ethical officials in the department.
Do you see any ethical basis to destroy evidence in the January 6th investigation? Then why can't you answer the question? Why can't you say, I commit to this committee, we will never destroy the evidence in the January 6th investigation? Why can't you give this committee and the American people that assurance?
Are you frightened because evidence was destroyed against President Trump that was false? Is that why you're frightened now? I can't believe this is even...
Why do you have difficulty answering that question?
I can't believe you're asking such a question.
Why do you have difficulty promising to preserve evidence at the Department of Justice? Why is that a difficult question?
I will follow the law.
It shouldn't be a difficult question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Bundy, I know that you are pleased that we are moving to the end of round one, and we appreciate your being here.
My fellow Americans, I'm speaking to you tonight from the Oval Office. Before I begin, let me speak to important news from earlier today. After 8 months of nonstop negotiation, by my administration, a ceasefire and a hostage deal has been reached by Israel and Hamas, the elements of which I laid out in great detail in May of this year. This plan was developed and negotiated by my team, and will be largely implemented by the incoming administration. That's why I told my team to keep the incoming administration fully informed, because that's how it should be, working together as Americans. This will be my final address to you from the American people from the Oval Office, from this desk as president. And I've been thinking a lot about who we are, and maybe more importantly, who we should be. Long ago in New York Harbor, an iron worker installed beam after beam, day after day. He was joined by steel workers stonemasons, engineers. They built not just a single structure, but a beacon of freedom. The very idea of America was so big, we felt the entire world needed to see. The Statue of Liberty, a gift from France after our Civil War. Like the very idea of America, it was built not by one person, but by many people, from every background and from around the world. Like America, the Statue of Liberty is not standing still. Her foot literally steps forward atop a broken chain of human bondage. She's on the march, and she literally moves. She was built to sway back and forth to withstand the fury of stormy weather, to stand the test of time because storms are always coming. She sways a few inches, but she never falls into the current below. An engineering marvel. The Statue of Liberty is also an enduring symbol of the soul of our nation. A soul shaped by forces that bring us together and by forces that pull us apart. And yet, through good times and tough times, we've withstood it all. A nation of pioneers and explorers, of dreamers and doers, of ancestors native to this land, of ancestors who came by force. A nation of immigrants who came to build a better life. A nation holding the torch of the most powerful idea ever in the history of the world, that all of us are created equal, that all of us deserve to be treated with dignity, justice, and fairness, that democracy must defend and be defined and be imposed, moved in every way
Sorry
possible.
about that, boys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, boys. Sorry about that.
This will be an energetic committee. This will be an active committee. We will have hearings. We will have markups. We will move legislation. We'll have disagreements and at times even vigorous disagreements, but at the same time, the Commerce Committee has a great tradition of working and being effective and productive, and we are going to continue that for the next 2 years. I also want to take a moment to welcome the newest members of this committee, and there are actually quite a few. We have Senator Curtis, Moreno, Sheehy, Fetterman, Kim, and Blunt-Rochester. And so welcome. You're going to enjoy this committee. It has a wonderful jurisdiction. It touches on damn near everything under the planet, and it's a good group. You know, I joked just a minute ago, Senator Klobuchar and I were chatting about judiciary, and I have joked about how judiciary and commerce are very different places. That judiciary is kind of the Roman Colosseum, and you strap on your armor and you grab a battle axe and you just beat the living daylights out of everyone else. And then you come over to commerce and you put on robes and you put daisies in your hair and you sing Kumbaya. And half the time it's the same people that an hour earlier you were in one context and you're in the next. And so
All right, man, there's so much going on, and that will conclude the real part of the stream. I am now going to play Counter-Strike. Hope you guys enjoyed the real part of the stream. Counter-Strike coming in hot. We got to get ranked up, boys. We got to get some dubs, man. We got to get some dubs. We got to get them W's. What, dude? Oh wow. Okay, boom. All right, we got 1,000, almost at 1,000 views. Well, that's pretty good. List of Canadian provinces. Biden warns dangerous oligarchy taking shape in final address. What? Outgoing U.S. President Joe Biden warned of a dangerous oligarchy taking shape in America as he delivered his farewell address and brought a decades-long career in politics to an end. Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power and an influence that really threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedom, he said on Wednesday. Biden 82 took aim at an ultra-wealthy tech industrial complex, which he said would gain unchecked power over Americans. He also used his final televised speech from the White House to issue warnings about climate change and social media disinformation. Oh my goodness, what a joke. What just absolute pathetic issues to focus on. Americans are being buried under an avalanche of misinformation and disinformation, enabling the abuse of power. The free press is crumbling. What a joke. Yeah, the free press is crumbling because the mainstream media is a bunch of scumbag liars. I'm gonna try, just kidding. I'm gonna be busy though, unfortunately. Number one, just kidding, I'm guest hosting the radio show on January 20th. I'm filling in for Aaron Flint. So I'm guest hosting Montana Talk. So I'm gonna be doing a 4-hour radio show that morning. And then I have to probably work. But maybe I should take the day off work. Oh, yeah, I can take the day off work. I don't have to work at my real job. That's a holiday. I know, Altair, isn't it?
Let's roll.
I know, Altair, it really is. The poll inflation is off the charts. Where are you at, Altair? How many do you have right now? Oh, you've got over 100,000. Yeah, no, I don't have to work on Monday. So I'm gonna do the radio show and then yeah, I'm gonna come home and stream. So yeah, I will be streaming the inauguration.
Let's go, fellas.
I'm going ram power, y'all guys. Good. Something's squeaking so well. 3 down vents. Down vent? Okay, drop the deep. Running bin with the orange. Bomb has been planted. One control room, one came down vent behind me. All dead. All fucking dead. I'm taking a swig of vodka every time I die.
I'm taking a swig of cum.
I'm taking a swig of vodka. Also, possibly already drank 7 beers, so.
We're in the clear, lads.
I've also drank 7 cums.
I'll drink your cum.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a good Monday. Yeah, it is. That's awesome. And that's exciting.
This shit sucks.
Just put it in your butt.
Stop drinking it. Yeah, see, that's the only thing I have left in my house to drink, though.
Incendiary.
What the? You're amazing, Glue.
Boom.
Wow. I bet it's huge.
My balls know no bounds.
Wow, I bet. Eddie Boy's on team. Yeah, we got some, either some actual.
Last one, Squeaky. Going more towards the hut. I think that's hut.
Hmm?
Is that hut or is that outside area hut?
I'm gonna blow up.
Dude, how do I have $6,000? Oh, I've got 5 kills. Holy crap, dude, I'm rich.
Ramp bomb.
Where is he?
Beam, I think.
No, I'm there.
Oh, well, I lied. Sorry. Shouldn't trust me. I'm drinking.
I never trusted you in a moment.
I guess he went heaven to A, surely.
But didn't we see bomb?
Vent and double door.
Yeah, vent. Well, they're not gonna do it. So, Orange, how do you get that?
Double door. Window.
Grenade. Throwing smoke.
Needs your help.
Flashbang.
Behind you.
Terrorists win.
Damn, nice try. Orange, how did you do that?
Nope.
No? Not gonna tell me how you did that?
Nope.
How I did what?
Fit that dick in your mouth. Oh!
Oh, it's easy. You just
Okay.
relax your throat, open your mouth, stick your tongue out.
I had to get small with it. They weren't going for it. They wouldn't text back.
There's another one.
Oh.
One mini outside.
Bomb lobby. Another one, Squeaky.
Listen!
Oh, that was me. Sorry. Oh, wait. Is that... Okay, is the inside building mini or is the outside building mini?
Mini is the one
Outside
that goes
is
from outside to
garage.
inside.
I thought the one inside was hut and the one
That's the one on
outside
A's
was
side.
mini.
The
The
building
small,
on A
the
is
small hut.
Yeah,
is
the,
hut.
the small build. Okay, y'all called mini though.
But the mini
So
garage
was
is mini. The guy who killed you was in mini.
What? I'm so okay. Here. I'm gonna.
There's a
ping
lot
it.
of buildings, man.
I'm pinging
You gotta pay
it. This
attention.
one
That's
right
hot.
here.
That's hot.
That's hut.
That's
That's
hut.
You
mini.
died to a man in mini.
No, I died to hut.
No, you
They
didn't.
ran down. They ran down.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear.
No,
to
These
God.
guys are about to get. When? At what
did.
point do you guys
Okay,
think I should
really
mute them?
recorded.
At what point should I mute these drunk guys?
They're nowhere.
They're beef. They're beef. They ran down ramp. Maybe not. I thought they ran down ramp.
Yeah, see?
They're responding.
Who are you gonna
I have
trust?
bomb
know,
down
I'm
in the
retarded,
weapon
sorry.
trophy.
Who are you gonna trust?
Just don't trust me. They're an A site. One hell, I think. Last one. sir.
Nope.
You are such a beautiful black woman, dude.
No? Okay.
No one was there yet.
I'm dumb then.
Anti-bottom G. I don't know what's anti. I don't know what that means. The bottom G has a glistening bald head and is immaculate.
Plants, dude.
I don't know what the heck. Shrimp will have no idea what that means or what you're talking about. Looks like we're gonna win the round though, boys.
We'll go plant.
He's ripped! Don't push him!
Definitely don't.
I got
him. He can't even fucking plant.
Get a real. Pick up that M4. Pick up that M4. Nice, nice.
You want to buy me a shotgun?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You want a double auto or what?
Any shotgun will do, quite honestly. Thank you. I just love shotguns.
Bro, shotgun it up.
Move! Smoke!
One outside. Two outside, one on Marshmallow.
I'm jumping down to the ramp.
Mini, 2 mini. Or I guess they're gonna push outside to like heaven or something.
Throwing fire!
Oh man, dude, my pecs are sore, man. My pecs are sore. I did weightlifting yesterday. Oh, you guys can kind of see the weightlifting stuff.
I didn't realize I was having. Oh, I'm sorry. 55-2? What? I swear.
Feels so good though to be lifting weights
there.
again.
I didn't think you even hit him more than once.
I'm going off ramp.
Should we save maybe?
Unless someone wants to trade outside. Oh,
No.
are we saving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's save. Everybody rush outside. Everybody rush outside. Save.
Bet. Fine, Deagleman armor at least though.
Oh, I should have got another one. All right, play smart this time, guys. Let's play smart here. We need to win this one. We need to start like picking up more rounds on CT here pretty badly.
See, that's probably not gonna work for me because I've been taking a swig every time I die. I'm going outside. Someone take ramp for me, please. I have off in case Yelly won't follow me. You may get this pretty soon.
Incendiary out.
Yeah. One outside. Didn't see anyone else though. He's behind a red box. He's not behind a red box. I got him.
Get behind you!
Can we get somebody A, please? Can we get somebody A?
They're on
He's
A.
on A.
They're on A. Bomb lobby.
West is on A.
Where's bomb lobby?
Bomb is
Bomb
hut.
lobby, last one A. Hut. Last one on top. Oh. Nice.
That's spam though. That's spam though.
I believe in you, team. I believe in you.
Oh, 8-7, that's pretty good. Time for another swig though.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm back. One dead outside. They're all outside. At least 2 more alive, not all. One lit. One has op.
Oh. You ready, Blue?
Go
Time
for
for
it, bro.
another swing.
Go for it.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Throwing fire.
I'm down red.
Counter-terrorists win. We took the piss out of them.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep the AK over the op. Sorry, everybody.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Let's show them who we are.
Is he puking? Oh, there he is.
Going ramp with you. No. I fucking hate vodka. This shit sucks so much.
Too hot.
Oh, I died.
Grenade out. Throwing fire.
Watch it happen. What?
Bomb has been planted.
Is there not a guy right here? Yeah, he is. Oh, where is it? A?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, it's A.
It's A.
It might be B. If you save your god, regardless, I love you.
Oh. What?
Okay, I lied. You died. I don't love you. I'm sorry.
I was trying.
You tried.
Good
You
attempt,
tried.
good
It's
attempt,
all
good
good.
attempt. Everybody's mad at you.
The rest of y'all drunk or all sober?
Bro, I
sober.
quit drinking because I used to be a pretty heavy alcoholic, so I quit.
Yeah, trust me, I'm getting there. I had 7 beers and now I'm taking swigs of vodka every time I die. I may be there, but I don't want to admit it yet.
Dude, get up the ladder.
You are.
I can't. I'll follow you.
Don't tell me you can't. Don't tell me that. You can. I believe in you.
Grenade out.
One more, eh?
Incendiary out.
Where is it?
My cat was in my way. He won't let me put my vodka back down. He's trying to talk me into drinking too.
Dude, this guy sounds so
He's
out of it.
sitting next to my PC.
Yeah, they're on A, they're on A.
And outside.
Tagged A, backside.
Is this a hold up?
Switch flats. What the f?
He's normally good when I tell him to watch on his back his legs and moves out of the way. But this time he decides to try and fucking bite me. What a bitch. He tried biting me again when I told him he needs to move, and I just sat there and kept smacking his legs so he hopped off the table.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, I know,
Let's
sorry.
give it to them, boys.
I'll shut up.
Throwing a grenade.
You know, not to talk shit, but
One
we're saying
outside.
he needs
Oh,
to
careful.
mute, and he's only, you know, a couple more damage than me.
Guys, where are they?
2 outside,
Outside.
at least.
Outside, mainly. Yeah, me and Brandon,
You go
check
from
the lobby.
I know, right?
I will. But I got a shotgun, though. You may
That's
want to
fine.
go. Okay.
He's
Go
giving
down,
me
Rick.
all day screen
Bomb
time
down
chat.
top.
Hey, how
I'm
many?
watching it.
All
But
day.
there's only 4 hours left. In the day. 3 hours, 3.5.
Still on top.
bombs down roof. What the fuck is Blue doing?
He's credit behind us.
Way to go, team. Look at that.
Yes!
Bro, I was talking to my stepdaughter.
Okay. I understand that. You're all good.
She was asking for more screen time.
Wait, I thought you said your stepdad.
She's had enough.
No, stepdaughter.
Your stepdad's a woman? Oh, stepdaughter. Okay. I understand that. Actually, I don't, but good luck. Are we rushing ramp or outside?
A hut. No, A hut. A hut.
Ramp. Go hut. Fucking
A
go
hut. A hut. A hut. Hut A. Hut A.
Hut.
Wow, nice. Watch out to your right.
Nice job, team. Plant that bomb, huh?
Dude, the A hut. The A hut.
Did Orange seriously mute you?
That works so well. Let's do it
I
again.
want to know. Orange.
Bro, do you think it would work again? Yeah, A hut. Five man A hut. Hut A. Hut A.
Hut.
Dude, were any of you guys quarterbacks? Were you guys ever quarterbacks in high school, or was that just me?
I was not quarterback. I was fucking 4'11", 90 pounds. I'm going squeaky again.
Minute.
One silk rock.
Dude, they can't defend A site. They can't defend A site. They don't know how. They don't know how. They chat GPT'd it like how to defend A site, and humanity is they don't know how. We can't do it. They can't do it.
I think
This
we
is
should
our first
rush
round.
ramp this
Looks like
next time.
gun, so we'll see.
They're definitely watching it.
Yeah, this time should we go like ramp then to B?
Dude, yeah. I'll even
Let's
nade
do it.
Squeaky.
Dude, that's a good genius.
Oh, you're a god. You're a genius.
So confused. Oh my god.
I think my girl's text me because my phone keeps on going off.
Keep it moving. Nothing to see here.
I'm 4 HP. If I get shot once, I'm dead. I'm going to watch a secret.
Except those fucking pretty toes.
One coming secret with BP. My girl did.
One shot ramp.
Single lap.
Okay, guys, we won this round. Oh, I'm so confused. I rebooted my computer and restarted it, and when I hopped back on, it said IBS mode. Do y'all know what that is?
No.
IBS.
Oh, put it in.
IBS mode. It pulled up a whole bunch of like commands for like fan control and whatnot, but I didn't know what the fuck it was, so I just clicked out of it and booted up CS:GO.
Dude, are you hacking? I think that's what's happening. I think
No,
the police are gonna come to your house.
No! I bought a pretty kind of expensive. It's $1,500, but I bought a PC, and I don't know what the fuck it means. I was playing this on a laptop before.
Is he in?
He's
garage?
right side of garage, yeah.
Didn't see him, so I'm running down secret. I'm sick to see this. Someone saw me.
One mini still.
I'm watching Ben if y'all want to come secret. Oh, wait. One's main lobby. Not main lobby, whatever that console control is.
Watch out
whatever
there.
it is. One, Ben.
Oh shit. Why did I watch the events? Get my off, it's in vents! Get my off, it's in vents! Quickly, quickly! Now! Go down pork! Oh my god.
Dude, how am I bottom fragging? I'm playing lights out, dude. I'm playing lights out here. How am I bottom fragging?
Okay, I love it. You're green, not orange.
It was the perfect buy for one.
Oh! You know what? I'll buy one.
We must win.
I bought one. If y'all want to watch outside of me, I'll probably lose it here in a bit.
I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing a smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang.
One garage, one buy box outside.
Behind, blue.
They're all outside. You can get planted.
I'm planting the bomb.
It was garage by box and behind.
Bomb has been planted. Throwing fire. Grenade out.
Oh, what?
What's that little blue box outside called?
Blue box.
Is it just blue box? Okay.
Hey guys, let's play slow. Let's do a lobby hold. They're really rushing us and pushing us. We should be able to get picks.
I'm peeking.
I like it.
I'm sorry. I got off. Gotta do it. And I got the spawn.
Let's go.
Who wants a free op?
One mini, one on top of HUD, I'm pretty sure.
Up in B. Or whatever it's called, sorry. Blue's watching it.
Dead mini.
Flash.
Up down there if you want it, one of y'all.
Hell.
Nice try.
I'm planted. Bomb has been planted.
Two
ramp.
You're amazing. Last ramp.
Wow, dude.
Nice.
Wow, the free kick clutch.
Let me suck you off, yo. I'm gonna deep throat him harder. Oh.
That was awesome. Very nice.
Oh man, how about that play, dude?
Do we try outside or no? I got a smoke for it.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Nice. I think.
Let's go.
Time clear.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
One ramp. Where is he? God damn it!
Right there.
Oh no, I have no money.
Yeah, let's save.
I need full save.
Let's do events. Let's do a save vents push. Save everybody to vents. Save everybody to vents.
Okay, I'll throw them.
$13.50, $50.
Oh, no, I
That's
can
not
buy
safe.
I
Save
can buy
2K.
armor and R8.
Buy an R8.
R8's better than Deagle. I don't care what y'all say. I like it
You
more.
got the screen. You got the screen.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Ramp.
Thanks. Right side. Whoa, what the hell? Both.
Freaking hits me in the head. No way. Oh, nice. At least I tagged it. Oh, I got the assist. Oh, 2v1, 2v1, 2v1.
Outside now.
Holy cow, bro. Woo! Oh, it feels so good to win in this game.
I
Oh,
got P90 if anyone needs it.
I'm good. Do you guys want to try an A hut?
Blue.
You guys want to do an A hut?
Yeah, go hut again.
Yeah, let's do A hut.
Hut.
I took it. I took the AUG. Thank you.
Let's go.
I'll need squeaky. I'll need squeaky.
There, P90.
I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing bomb. Grenade out. Bomb has been planted. Throwing fire. Throwing fire.
Right side, man. I don't think he's lobbying. Let me hut.
You got to smoke, John Park. John Park. Nice.
Way to go.
Nice job, guys. I love you all.
Love you all. Sorry, I talked a little bit too much for Orange. Yeah, I know. 12 and 17 is not.
Everyone is calling this the new billion-dollar stimulus program for Montana homeowners. It's a brand
records and records associated with
I gotta take a quick break, guys.
this Orwellian conduct should have no quarter. On top of it all, the FBI Special Agent Tebow, the anti-Trump agent that violated the Hatch Act for political activities on the job, started one of Jack Smith's cases. But Jack Smith wasn't the only department official who tried to influence this past election. The Washington Post reported just last August about a previously undisclosed Mueller investigation into Trump that was closed for lack of evidence, and it being quote unquote fishing expedition. That news reporting was based on sealed court records, government records, and potentially classified information roughly 90 days before the last presidential election. The Justice Department leaked that information to the press to impact the election against President Trump. And they did it while stiff-arming congressional requests for information that would prove embarrassing the Biden-Harris administration. So let us not forget some of the more and other flagrant abuses of power that we've seen from the DOJ and the FBI over the last 4 years. And I don't have the time to spend on these that I spent on 2 or 3 others, but just to list them. The Department of Justice used the might of the federal government to prosecute individuals peacefully praying outside of an abortion clinic. The FBI suggested that traditional Catholics could be domestic terrorism threats, claiming that these individuals adhere to, quote, anti-Semitic, anti-immigration, anti-LGBT, and white supremacy ideology, end of quote. The FBI opened dozens of investigations into parents who voiced their concerns at school board meetings regarding curriculum choices and COVID-19 mandates. The FBI applied undue pressure to social media platforms to censor so-called misinformation, downgrading or removing flagged social media posts and removing users. These are only a few particularly egregious examples of rot infesting the Department of Justice. The impact of this political infection in our once storied law enforcement institutions is catastrophic. By every metric, the Biden-Harris Justice Department conduct has failed to live up to our country's ideals. So, Ms. Bondi, should you be confirmed, the actions you take to change the department's course must be for accountability so that the conduct I just described never happens again. The only way to accomplish this is through transparency for the Congress and the American people. Now to my friend, Ranking Member Durgan.
Thank you, Senator Grassley. I appreciate your commitment to the Judiciary Committee's longstanding bipartisan practices for vetting presidential nominees. That was in doubt several weeks ago, but I spoke to Senator Grassley and he assured me that he's still personally committed, as I am, to maintaining these practices which we've established over the years. Our process is rigorous, and it shows how seriously members on both sides of the aisle take our constitutional responsibility of advice and consent. Ms. Biondi, thanks for coming to my office last week to discuss your nomination. The importance of the Attorney General to our justice system cannot be overstated. As our nation's chief law enforcement officer, the Attorney General oversees the Department of Justice, which is responsible for protecting the civil rights of Americans, economic freedom and opportunity, public safety, and of course, national security. In short, the Attorney General has real impact on America's everyday life. It is critical that any nominee for this position be committed first and foremost to the Constitution and the American people, not any president or political agenda. But President Trump claims he has, quote, an absolute right to do what he wants with the Justice Department. And that's how he conducted his first term. He interfered with the criminal cases of his friends and allies and successfully pressured DOJ to investigate his rivals. He even tried to use the Justice Department to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. The president-elect made it clear that he values one thing above all else, and he said it over and over again: loyalty. Speaking about Attorney General Sessions, Donald Trump said, quote, "The only reason I gave him the job is because I felt loyalty. He was an original supporter." But when then Attorney General Sessions did the right thing and recused himself from the Mueller investigation, Trump said he should never have nominated him, and he fired him. Trump then nominated Bill Barr to succeed Sessions. Barr successfully auditioned for the job in an unsolicited memo to DOJ that sharply criticized the Mueller investigation. Once confirmed, Barr misrepresented and blocked the release of the report, intervened in multiple criminal cases of Trump's political allies, and spread falsehoods about election fraud. But in December of 2020, when Bill Barr finally announced there was no evidence of widespread voter fraud that would change the outcome of the election, Trump dismissed him, fired his second attorney general. This time around, President-elect Trump has vowed not just to use the Justice Department to advance his political interests, but also to seek, quote, retribution against, quote, the enemy within. He has repeatedly threatened to arrest, prosecute, jail, and otherwise punish those he considers his enemies. This includes reporters, prosecutors, judges, poll workers, military officials, and even his own former political appointees. Even before taking office, Trump has forced out his own FBI director that he appointed, Chris Wray. And he's trying to replace Wray with Kash Patel, whose main qualification to be FBI director seems to be his loyalty to Donald Trump. Patel has even compiled an enemies list of, quote, government gangsters to target that even includes former Trump appointees like Director Wray, Attorney General Barr, and Defense Secretary Esper. Trump's approach is a stark contrast with the bipartisan view born out of the post-Nixon era that the Justice Department should serve the interest of the American people, not any one president. For those who need a reminder, Richard Nixon ordered department officials to fire Archibald Cox, the special prosecutor investigating Watergate. Two of those officials, Elliot Richardson and William Ruckelshaus, resigned rather than carry out Richard Nixon's orders. When this committee considered the appointment of Loretta Lynch to be President Obama's Attorney General, a Republican member of the committee emphasized, and I quote, "What we need from our next Attorney General more than anything else is independence." That same member, who now still serves on the committee, said, and I quote, "The job is not to be the president's wingman. The job is to represent all Americans. The Attorney General must be willing to stand up to the president and say no when the office demands it." When Attorney General nominee Merrick Garland came before this committee, another one of my Republican colleagues still serving told Garland, and I quote, "My sole criterion for voting for your confirmation is your pledge to make sure that politics does not affect your job as Attorney General." So the view that the Justice Department must be insulated from political influence should not be weaponized against political rivals has historically been bipartisan, certainly on this committee. At this crucial moment in history, that view, not Mr. Trump's view, must prevail. Ms. Bondi, you have many years of experience in law enforcement, including nearly a decade of service as Attorney General in one of the largest states in the nation. But I need to know that you would tell the president no if you're asked to do something that is wrong, illegal, or unconstitutional. Ms. Bondi, you are one of 4 Trump personal lawyers that he has already selected for top positions in the Department of Justice. You joined Mr. Trump in working to overturn the 2020 election. You've repeatedly described investigations and prosecutions of Mr. Trump as witch hunts, and you have echoed his calls for investigating and prosecuting his political opponents. This flies in the face of evidence, like Mr. Trump's call to Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. We've all heard that audio recording. These are the kinds of anti-democratic efforts that in the past you have defended, and it's critical that we understand whether you remain supportive of Mr. Trump's actions. I also have questions whether you will focus on the needs of the American people rather than wealthy special interests. I'm concerned that you failed to identify your extensive lobbying for foreign governments and big corporations as potential conflicts of interest. There'll be questions in this hearing on that issue. That's why I've asked the Justice Department and the National Archives for information on your lobbying of the Trump White House and your foreign lobbying disclosures. I'm particularly concerned about your work on behalf of the government of Qatar, which reportedly paid you $115,000 a month to launder their image on human trafficking, an issue of bipartisan concern on this committee. We need an Attorney General who will enforce our antitrust laws to prevent price fixing and monopolies that lead to higher prices for American consumers, not favor corporate giants that you've lobbied for in the past like Amazon and Uber. I also have questions about some of your actions as Florida Attorney General. I'm concerned that your office failed to investigate more than 24 complaints about the for-profit Trump University after Mr. Trump donated to your re-election campaign and held a fundraiser for you at Mar-a-Lago. In addition, you have a long track record on the issue of civil rights, reproductive rights, voting rights, and LGBTQ rights that needs to be discussed. In contrast, Ms. Bondi, Merrick Garland didn't campaign for President Biden, never served as his personal attorney, never lobbied on behalf of foreign governments and corporate giants. After years of relentless criticism on Attorney General Garland from many of my Republican colleagues, I hope they're prepared to hold you to the same standard. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, it's now time for senators to introduce the nominee. The first one will be Senator Scott at the table, as you see, and Senator Schmidt, as a member of this committee, at his place on the dais. Senator Scott, please proceed.
Mr. Chairman, ranking member, and committee members, it is an absolute honor to sit before you today to introduce my good friend, Pam Bondi, for her nomination hearing. I'd also like to recognize some important people appearing in support of her today, her husband, John, as well as her mother, father-in-law, sister, brother, sister-in-law, and nephews, friends, and family members of John. Many more would surely be here if space allowed. I can tell you wholeheartedly that President Trump couldn't have a better leader than Pam Bondi for Attorney General. She is undoubtedly qualified, brilliant, and committed to defending and protecting the laws of this nation, and has a track record to prove it. It is no secret that the DOJ is facing a public trust crisis after Democrats spent years weaponizing the justice.
Oh my goodness, sorry about that, boys. Sorry about that. Every once in a while, you got to take a little break, but we're back. We're good. We're good on water. Oh my gosh, I got raided by freaking CTV. Oh my word, dude. I was taking a break when I got the CTV raid. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, Malone Media, are you still here? Can we turn the music down? Yeah, sorry for not turning the music down. Sorry about that. There will be a quiz. Yes, of course. Oh, nice. Malone Media, thank you for being here with the raid. Are you a follower, Malone Media? And Malone Media, can I apologize to you, Malone Media? You caught me right. I've been streaming for 2 hours, Malone Media. I've been streaming for 2 hours. That was my first break. That was my first, like, 10-minute break. And you guys raided kind of right in. Right at the beginning of it. Usually I don't take breaks that long, but I had to take care of some things, unfortunately. Nice, we're gonna get another nuke match, baby. Let's get another nuke match. No, I'm just riding a wave of raids. I'm just pulling your leg, man. Oh, okay, cool. I'm here for it. The chair was completely truly. Nice. Whoa. Oh, Altair trying to do the heist. 24 viewers. Nice there. Still nobody chatting on YouTube. Dude, it's insane. I have zero. I'm getting 0 viewers on YouTube, man. It's nuts. Even though I have 24 viewers on Twitch, which is substantial in my opinion. 24 is a lot. I am absolutely honored. And now I don't know how many of those 24 of you are like actually paying attention to me right now and actually watching me versus people that are just AFK or gone or what, but even so, I would say 90% of you folks are listening. And that's like, whoa. That's huge. I'm here. Prolaw's here. Thank you, Prolaw. One of my favorite chairs. Thank you, Zacchaeus. Oh, Zacchaeus, did you hear me earlier when I was thanking you for making my clips and stuff, Zacchaeus? And by the way, Zacchaeus, I put your clips up on my as YouTube shorts. So thank you, Zacchaeus, for making those clips. Last time I was on YouTube, it was lagging. Did you figure out what was up over there? I didn't. No, I didn't. I never did figure that out. I think it's working though. I think it's working well now.
Okay.
Are you getting shadow banned on YouTube? No, just kidding. YouTube pushes my shorts out, man. One of my shorts recently did 10,000 views, which is pretty dang good.
Too many.
Oh, what a shot! Who said this?
Someone explain the smoke that we threw.
I can't remember.
I'm just kind of curious what the hell that did.
But that was on that was December 6th. Wait, yeah. No. No, January 6th.
So, you
Sorry,
know,
what'd
this
you
is
say?
like a professional throw to smoke squeaky from here. Like high elo.
High elo throw.
15K.
Dude, you gotta be fucking good to smoke sweetie.
Yeah, man.
15K is high elo now.
I mean, have you seen us down here at 5K?
Now they think we all
How long have you been playing the game?
I don't know, since I was a kid.
Yeah, and you're still 4K, so I would assume 15K is high.
So now it's
Mm-hmm, that's a great excuse.
Likely story.
Go look at my other account. It's on my
No.
Good job, chasing the kill.
I wish if somebody would have fucking told me it was a B. I didn't even pay attention.
You're on A.
No
You're on
shit,
A.
so say
You
it's
don't-
on
No shit,
me. Say
Sherlock.
the
I was
bomb
in
is
fuck.
planting B.
I was in
So bomb's
fucking
not-
mini. Are you
So
fucking
bomb's-
an idiot or what? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
So
dude,
fuck.
you have a mic, say
Go
something.
fuck yourself.
So
You're
bomb's
such an
not
asshole.
A.
What are you, 12? Jesus Christ, I just made a
What are you,
comment that I didn't know it was
retarded?
there. Hey, obviously for playing with you.
Why is everyone so mad right now?
I don't know. This guy's a
Yeah,
fucking
man.
douchebag. Ooh, guess his life is shade. Fucking get a real life or something, man.
I'm not
Be
the one
happy.
crying, bro.
Oh, yes, you are. What are you talking about?
Too many.
I'm not the one crying.
Yeah, you are, bro.
Alright, keep going.
Well, this is
I'm
nostalgic.
clipping this. I'm clipping this. Keep going.
Yeah, clipping your dumb ass that is using a microphone to not call out, hey, I'm planting B. You're right.
I gotta remember
Somebody
not to
say
assume
my-
things, bro.
You gotta remember to shut the fuck up is what you need to do.
Do you want me to shut up or you want me to use the mic?
I would rather have you just shut the fuck up
Yo,
the rest of the game.
We have
Okay.
ramp, Blue.
You have what? You have what?
We have ramp.
All right.
I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm planted. Bomb has been planted.
One was in vent.
Oof.
What?
Bomb has been defused.
What?
Counter-terrorists win.
Oh, my bad. All right, let's save here. Let's save. All right, let's not save. Let's go outside. Everybody get a smoke. Everybody get a smoke. Let's smoke the shit out of outside and get
You
that
have
secret.
7K, man. Why are we saving? You could buy our whole team with that 7K.
There's an AK.
Yeah, just like that.
Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Get smokes. Get smokes. Get smokes.
One half.
Down the secret.
Yeah, my YouTube analytics thing says my stream is in excellent condition on YouTube, so I think it's doing all right. Yo, Blazing. By the way, Blazing Girls 978. Blazing Girls 978. What's up? Blazing Gang. I like it. What's up?
Fuck.
Altair, that's
Holy fuck.
hilarious.
Counter-terrorists win.
Doing excellent with 0 viewers. Yeah, exactly. I do have 0 viewers. I do have 0 viewers on YouTube.
So anyways,
Let's do an A-pop. Let's do an A-pop. Go Hut. Go Hut. Hut A. Hut A.
hut.
Oh, they didn't get that guy?
One on top of hut. He's in hut now. He's in hut. He's going squeak. One heaven.
What the fuck?
One garage.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself after that one.
All right, let's save. Let's save. Let's save. Yeah, let's do a lobby hold. Let's do a lobby hold.
One rush shot.
My bad. What the hell was that? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dude, what?
You just get stupid. That was funny. That was fucking funny.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go, my brothers.
I hope you get rich and don't have to work.
One garage, FYI.
Dr. Rocky Balboa's in the house. What's up, Balboa?
Looks like B's clear.
One outside.
Oh. Not expecting that. One was in lobby. One was in lobby.
I'm planting the bomb.
Have you played Marvel Rivals? No, I haven't.
One round.
Bomb is B, by the way, guys. Bomb is.
Is it worth it, you
Two
think?
round, 2 round.
Is it worth it?
Terrorists win. Yes.
Dude, now we're talking. I mean,
I don't know about you,
That's
but
what
that was
happenens.
awesome. That was amazing.
That's what happens when we call out B.
Yeah, work together. Good job.
Yeah, in all reality, most of these rounds we really should have won. Like, we should be beating them, so.
Oh, I agree.
I agree. We just gotta be friendly and nice and have fun. And we'll be good. No reason to be
We
upset.
gotta love one another. Except for green.
I'm angry.
One is fake Ben.
Why do you hate green so much?
Because he's angry. One heaven, one fake Ben.
How close was that? That was so freaking close. Overwatch vibes, but better. Nice. That's cool.
What the fuck?
Counter-terrorists win.
No.
Yeah, we just need to pick up like a couple more rounds on T side, and then we can come back on CT side. We'll be fine. One on top of hut, one on top of hut. Oh, again, I got one at least. I got one at least. That gets me 8 kills. I'm 8 and 9. It's not great, but unfortunately, I took out their bottom frag.
He's in it.
With this yellow and green get flung together. Like 2 peas in a pot. Bomb is being planted, B.
Unless there's a guy down here with me.
Bomb has been planted.
Both are single.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Hey, Purple, can you do that on my face next time?
I mean, yeah.
Firing the hole.
One having
One right next event. One right next event.
I just don't understand how that guy is like nails me like that. That's some BS. Oh, that's frustrating. This game is extremely frustrating when you are losing. You guys want to try a hard ramp push? All 5 of us go ramp. Everybody ramp.
Let's do it. No stopping, no matter what.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
If you want to stop, let me go first.
I'll smoke. No, I'll smoke. I'll smoke if there's fire.
Don't smoke. Don't smoke. I got smoking kills, man. Smoking. There's fire. Smoke.
There's one out here with me. I don't know where he's at.
Ninja, keep it up. Throw it. Oh!
Hey, everyone.
Oh, good try, good try. Alright, gotta get this last one. Gotta get this last one. Do you guys want to let's do 5 out squeaky but go A. 5 out squeaky but go to A. You guys want to try that?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody out squeaky, but we're going to A. Don't go down vent.
Let's go into squeaky.
Bravo, I nade squeaky.
No, don't nade it. I'll just Alright, go ahead.
Okay, you're right. Let's see.
Two of us went out.
Because there's 1 minute.
One behind side. On the ground level.
Nice.
Terrorists win. See, that's why you're mad at Green. Because Green walks off when we're all 5 going. What are we doing sneaky beaky like? He could have.
I've seen
watched
comebacks.
your back, man. He could have watched your back. You would have been able not to get shot from HUD if only Green was there.
Dude, I've seen comebacks.
Was Green the mean one?
I've seen comebacks.
He was the mean one.
We got him this.
Come on, let's go. On y va.
What are you doing, dude?
Well.
Bomb has been planted.
This game is so GG's.
Terrorists win.
GG, boy.
Let's go. Decoys out. Smoke.
They rushed B range.
Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted. Come on, chop chop.
The best part of this match is that the guy hasn't talked. Bomb ramp.
Flashbang.
Planting B.
Bomb has been planted.
Dude, did that not impact my... Oh. What? The California fire insurance plan has $200 million in cash and $2.5 billion in reinsurance. Even if they get all their reinsurance, that's not going to be able to pay for all the rebuilding. That's not enough to cover the Fair Plan share of the losses from the fires, forecasted up to $6 billion by analysts at Evercore. Fair Plan's business ballooned after private insurers pulled back from the state. Gearing up for a disaster by not renewing policies as their risk models warned of likely conflagrations. Extent of Eaton fire, extent of Palisades fire. As the blazes spread, estimates of the financial toll keep rising. Analysts at Morningstar DBRS now forecast insured losses of up to $30 billion, the highest for any fire in the world in recent times. Private insurers have sufficient reserves to cover the expected claims, and none are expected to be pushed into insolvency by the disaster. But the spiraling costs could financially overwhelm the FAIR Plan, the decades-old government-created insurance safety net. Like similar insurance safety nets in more than 30 other states, including disaster-prone places such as Florida, the FAIR Plan wasn't set up as a typical insurer. It operates with little cash in the bank as a way of keeping rates, while higher than private insurers, premiums within reach of policyholders. Regulated insurers agree to bail out the plan if needed as a price of doing business in the state. No way. Wow. And the number of these policies has been skyrocketing too. Dude, so these insurance companies that are still in California are going bankrupt, sounds like to me. A heap of charred rubble marks where Henry and Brenda Sharp's $2 million Altadena building once stood. The couple in their 70s are scrambling to figure out their losses and how much their insurer, the FAIR Plan, will pay. It's burned down. Brenda Sharp said of their 3-bed, 3-bath home and their 3 rental units on the property. 3 rental units? Our whole neighborhood burned down? Wow, a 3-bed, 3-bath home and 3 rental units on the property. Their whole neighborhood burned down. When the Sharps Altadena zip code alone, the plan had insured almost $1 billion of properties at the end of September, up 40% from the previous year, the latest data show. Oh, actually, okay, you know what I want to do, actually, while we're doing this, guys? Let me look up something. Man, I pounded down that poppy. Man, the markets did great today. Okay, so first of all, let us see. CDRF. Cardiff Oncology. $344. It's actually $347, yeah. Cardiff Oncology, turning the tide on cancer. Cardiff Oncology is a clinical stage biotechnology company leveraging PLK1 inhibition to develop novel therapies across a range of cancers. Our lead asset is onvansertib, a PLK1 inhibitor that we are evaluating in combination with standard of care therapeutics and clinical programs. Target these programs and our broader corporate clinical programs. First line RAS mutated metastatic colorectal cancer, MCRCR. Second line KRAS mutated metastatic colorectal cancer, metastatic pancreatic ductal actinoma. Cardiff Oncology. Dude, wow. Okay, so this is like a penny stock. I'm thinking about throwing a little bit of money in this thing. Man, the S&P 500, it's down from where I put money in at. I'm down on the S&P 500 right now from when I invested just recently. I'm down on Palantir as well. Nvidia, up on Lockheed Martin. Down a ton on this Cardiff Oncology company. Luckily, I only put like $500 into it. Company overview, the onvansertib opportunity. Forward-looking statements. This is the type of company that it's like probably you gotta hang on to it for like forever. Look at all this stuff, dude. Who would ever like, dude, I suppose if you were thinking about dropping like $1 million into a company, it's like, yeah, you would want to like go through like this entirely like 100-page presentation or whatever. Holy cow, man. Who has time to research these companies that deeply? It's burned down. In the Sharps-Altadena zip code, the plan had insured $1 billion of properties at the end of September. 40 claims by imposing what's called an assessment on the companies. The charge on each company would be roughly proportional. Allstate and Mercury. They have lost more than $2.5 billion. 50% of the first. Wow. Henry. Oh my. What's for the first time? Stream quality so far. I'm just gonna call it, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for. Oh, hold on. Actually, whoa! All of a sudden, I got chats going. Do you think Trump will keep his campaign promise that he will end the Ukraine-Russia war in his first 24 hours? Oh man, I certainly hope so, Scooby. I don't think so though. I think it'll be too. I think it'll be too difficult for him to do. If I had to make an honest guess, $1 million investor in this would trigger all sorts of above 10% investor rule stuff. You might even be a majority shareholder.